What's going on, guys? Nick Rager here, full-time online coach. In this video, I'm breaking down the art of not giving a fuck. Now, I don't mean that in a dickhead sense. I'm legitimately talking about the 3 mental blocks that holds everybody back and how to actually overcome the 3 mental blocks. Every single person in the world deals with these 3 things. Everyone has different variations of these 3 things, but these are the basics that hold everybody back. Something my online clients are dealing with right now is how to overcome these. Now, every single one of them, they are all different scenarios based on what is going on in your life, but these are the basic things that you must overcome to actually not give a fuck what people say, chase your dreams, get to where you want to go, chase your goals. If you don't overcome these 3 things, you will fall into the path of every other average person, doing the things that are normal, even if they don't fulfill you, because you don't want to step outside of your comfort zone and do and chase what you really want to chase. So overcoming these 3 things, 1 is the critic, 2 is the monkey mind, 3 is the trickster. Okay, they're all things in your subconscious, in your body, that tells you, right, feeds you negative thoughts, tells you can't do it, judges everything, overanalyzes everything, lies and tricks you into settling for less. Literally, I promise you though, every single successful person in the world deals with this. I still deal with this. All the mindset training I have done, it helps me overcome this, but I still deal with the critic, the monkey mind, and the trickster. Obviously, these are names that get into the area of what they actually are. This is what best fits the description, but this is what they are. The first part of overcoming them is actually acknowledging that they exist. A lot of people think that this is normal, and it is. Every person deals with this, but you have to acknowledge what you are thinking and what you are feeling before you can actually work to overcome it, and that is where everybody messes up. So getting into it, the critic judges everything, gives everything a negative verdict, which creates frustration and fear. So the critic, if you are focused on an external thing, if you're focused on the car, the hot girl, the wife, whatever the hell it is, the job, the money, the raise, if your focus is extrinsic or your goal, you want your goals so bad to where you put it into a golden box as if, oh, once I get this thing, I will be happy forever and I will never have problems. If that is you, and everyone has different parts of these. Some people are very extreme, others are dulled down, but this just makes it so you judge absolutely everything. You judge everything that stands in your way of the thing, everything that is not the girl in the red dress, the car, the money, whatever it is, it judges it. And so it puts it into a box, which makes it so you get frustrated in what you're doing. You can't live in the moment. You're so focused on this external thing that actually doesn't bring you fulfillment in the end. Trust me, it makes you want to go get it. It's like, once I have this, I'll be fulfilled. The critic judges everything, and it makes it hard for you to enjoy the process and continue to step forward. But the worst thing the critic does is it builds fear. And if you're constantly acting out of fear rather than I get to do this, if you're working towards something because you are in fear of not getting it, you will not get to where you want to go. You have to understand, you have to accept it and love the process and view it from a different perspective. If you are always acting out of fear, you'll be stressed out of your mind. You'll hate your fucking life. It's what you'll constantly be thinking about. And you need to view it in a different scenario in order for you to actually achieve the thing. But I promise you, the external thing will never fulfill you. The process will fulfill you. And you are so stressed out of your mind because you're constantly acting out of fear. Now, the monkey mind. The monkey mind is something that I have dealt with a ton personally. The critic, it reminded me of my college wrestling experience. I wanted to be an All-American. I wanted to be a national champ. I was so hyper-fixated. Anything in my way, I would have blocked out. It was a nuisance to me. I didn't give a shit about it until I got there. And then I did the thing, and then I was lost. And I was like, holy shit, there's more to life than chasing national titles. Now what the fuck do I do? So then I had to figure out what actually fulfilled me coaching, hence that's why I do this. But that's my example of the critic. The monkey mind overanalyzes everything. It makes it so your brain gets cluttered with tons of too many thoughts. But the problem with the brain is your brain produces 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. If you're overanalyzing everything and your brain's cluttered with thoughts, 90% of those thoughts are going to be negative and unproductive thoughts. Therefore, you will not get anything done. And the monkey mind, it thrives when you don't have one point of focus. And I wrote down it's like the girl in the red dress theory. The hot girl walks by and you automatically, oh, I wonder what that's like. I want her, I want that. Someone presents a new job, a new opportunity, and you're chasing all these different things. Oh, I have these 3 options. I have these 5 options. I have so many different options I can go get. You never focus on one. You overanalyze everything and you don't just fucking begin. Oh, the brand has to be perfect. I have to wait for the right time. The weather needs to be good. I have to move out of my mom's place. Like, the monkey mind has F with me for years, but I am very good on picking one thing and sticking to it. That's why I was good at college wrestling. I literally picked that one thing and I stuck to it, and that's why I'm good at coaching. I'm getting all these business deals, brand deals, and I literally just tell myself, I'm focused on one thing. I have a buddy who's trying to pitch me another business idea. I'm coaching, man. I'm a coach. This is what I'm set on earth to do. I truly believe that. This is my one focus. I have conquered the monkey mind to an extent. Overanalyzing, it gets cluttered. It just makes it so you never actually start. You're thinking, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? Can I do this? Pick one thing and fucking do it relentlessly. The only way you're going to get good at something is by taking action. There's never a perfect moment to act. I know you've heard it a million times, but some of my best friends overanalyze everything. Pick something, do it. Once you fail, you make it better. The name is never going to be perfect. It's never going to be a perfect time. And the Trickster, everyone and their mothers deals with this on a daily basis. I still do. I have figured out how to conquer it, sort of being, but I was dealing with this last night. I was stressed out of my mind, and the Trickster just lies and tricks you into settling for less. It makes you believe your insecurities. It makes you believe that you're not enough. It makes you feel like a fraud, and the judgment of others gives you trouble here. The biggest fear for me, and I wanted to make this about not getting over the fear of what others think, but this is so much more than just that, but this ties into that, and that's why I'm talking about it. Every single person ever struggles with the judgment of other people, and the Trickster is the one that stops everybody in today's world because they're so fixated on what others think of them. When you really do take a step back and realize that everybody is selfish and nobody actually gives a fuck what you're doing, like maybe your close friends and your family, but other than that, nobody actually cares. Once you accept that, you will see the bigger picture. Everything will be so much clearer to you. I just actually got over the fear of actually not giving a fuck about a year ago, and it was the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's completely changed my life because now I'm just focused on what does Nick want to do. What does Nick want to do? What gets me closer to my goals? If it makes me look foolish, if it makes me look cringy, I don't care. Like, this shit makes me happy, and this is what Nick wants to do, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm purely acting out of my heart and how it's postured, and that's the most fulfilling thing in the world. But the Trickster for years made me believe that I wasn't good enough. You will never be an All-American. You never even placed in the New England tournament. You will never be a national champ because of this. You aren't good enough. It tricks you into settling for less, telling you you can't do it, you can't quit your job, you'll fail. You can't move, you don't have any friends there. You can't do this, you can't do that. And it tricks you into settling for it, but also it makes you believe it because the thoughts I just said to myself out loud, the thoughts I just said to you, I once relayed to myself. Therefore, it made me think, me hearing myself hearing what I'm saying, it made me think that I actually couldn't do it. Then when I got out and just acted with my back up against the wall, I was like, oh, you really are good enough. Oh, you literally are the best coach because you have lived all these experiences. Go check out the Instagram. Literally all of my proof is there, but it just backs up everything. The biggest thing here is the judgment of other people. If the judgment of other people, if it stresses you out, and I used to say it didn't until I really started posting cringy shit on Instagram. And once I really got over it, like, oh my God, my crush is going to see this. These girls are going to see this. All my buddies at home are going to talk about this. Once I started really posting and not giving a fuck and being my true self, it got me over it because I really realized is the people that love me are going to love me no matter what I post. And as long as I'm a good person, like, it really doesn't matter. People are going to judge you no matter what you're doing. And if people are talking about you behind your back, I promise you, you are doing something right. The Trickster is what every single person struggles with. And the only way to conquer all of these things is to actually acknowledge that they exist in your mind. Go through all of these. Think about a scenario where it affects you and think about which one you have to conquer. There's no directions in a sense of, all right, attack this first, attack. It's like everybody's scenario is different. I promise you, every person in the world deals with all three of these things. You just need to acknowledge, okay, these are real. I'm dealing with all three. What one do I tackle first and how do I get over it? Journaling has helped me significantly get over all these three things. I journal every day. I took about a 3-month break from it, and I realized in my business and my fitness life that everything runs so much smoother when I'm putting my thoughts on paper and then I'm reading them out loud so I can hear myself say them. Same thing with goal setting. But everyone struggles with these. 2 of my online clients right now have been struggling with these, and they've been struggling with them in a lifestyle sense. I'll break it down real quick. They struggle with them. They don't want to get outside of their box to go do a thing because of the judgment of other people. Because they will go with a crowd of people even though they actually don't want to. And all that is comes down to the trickster. They don't want to step away from their old group of buddies because they feel like they'll talk shit, they'll talk behind their back. You can still be friends with the people, but if you don't want to go do something, you don't have to go do it because it's the norm. And that's what really made me create this and go over it. I plug this into all my online clients' programs. Like, obviously, we go through all of the mental training on how to overcome these, but the first step to overcoming these is acknowledging these. If you want to hop on a call and see how we can plug these into your everyday life so we can overcome the critic, the monkey mind, the trickster, click the link below. Go check out my Instagram, see all the testimonials in my highlight section to see what's possible. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is some real shit. I've been trying to overcome these for years, but the first step to overcome it is actually acknowledge that it is real. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.